New day, new project. Danny's over because it's the weekend. He usually comes over every weekend. We're about to go take Monica to go get some food. Should probably go park your car. I hate to say it, but apparently you didn't put that one up.
I didn't mess with that one because it wasn't rubbing last night.
So we went and grabbed breakfast. Now we got back and we're getting this car jacked up and we're gonna get the manual put in it. That way the rest of the week, hopefully we can get the engine bay painted. Because once that's done, motor can go in and all that. So anyways, we're gonna be tossing a Getrag in here. That's what it's got. He thinks that he put the pressure plate in the wrong way and it's not working. So we're gonna put a new one in there and then make sure that the clutch and everything's good. If not, we'll have to buy another. But yeah, that's that. All right, so we got the Jenner out of the car. Got both the Jenners sitting over here. Got to toss the shifter assembly and stuff on once it's up in there. Got the new transmission mounts put on it. This one came out, both of them, in 2 pieces. But I accidentally killed the battery, so we got it charging. Danny needs the ratchet. Because he does it for the ratchets. Is that?
The trivia question.
Alright, let's hear it.
Do you or do you not put Loctite on your pressure plate bolts? Yes, you do.
You're supposed to. Alright. So, we got the clutch pressure plate out. And we found all this material that's being ground off the edge of the pressure plate. The reason that's happening is the guy didn't put a pressure or a pilot bearing in it. So this is just moving around, grinding away. So wouldn't you say, Chad, that, you know, 2 key factors to putting a clutch in would be a pilot bearing and Loctite on your pressure plate bolts? Yeah. Okay. Got that, kids. As you can see, we like to keep everything all nice and clean. So the transmission's clean, all the bolts are clean and stuff like that. Yeah, it's all working good. We're all done. We're gonna lower it. That's it for this today. And Danny's riding his broom. Usually it's his mom riding a broom because she's a witch, but oh, now it's those horse things. We finished up the white car and now we're messing with Danny's car because when we took it for breakfast earlier... Breakfast! When we took it for breakfast earlier, it, like, he went to rev match and it stuck at like 6,000 RPMs. And the throttle cable doesn't seem to be sticking or anything like that, but now it's got a weird misfire. He didn't go into the wrong gear or anything, it just... We don't quite know what happened yet, so we're kind of digging into that and trying to figure out what's going on. We just made sure the computer was dry because it's been sitting out in the rain because of this stupid fucking 4Runner.
Fucking 4Runner.
But for those who don't know, M52, S52 cams, we went through and resealed the whole thing, powder coated a bunch of stuff, painted the block. Just kind of freshened it up a little bit. Still got the same rings and bearings on it. And new motor mounts, new transmission mounts, new transmission. It was an automatic. Now it's got a ZF with a stage 3 clutch and a bunch of goodies on it. So, but we went through and did that. We deleted a bunch of shit out of the engine bay and kind of have like a process of how we do this stuff. So, anyways, Danny's pulling off his coil cover because he's suspecting that maybe he's got water in the coils. Just kind of starting with the basics.
Maybe we should start with scanning codes.
Yeah, starting with the basics. So let's start with scanning some codes. But yeah, we don't know what happened, so we're gonna dig around a little bit. But
But we just got his over fenders put on in the last like week or so. Last night we cut the front bumper with the angle. It starts to rub there pretty good. We painted the engine bay on this. We painted the interior.
Can we just stop and think that we just did a manual swap on that and it's raining now?
Yeah.
Like we did it right here. And it was totally sunny and dry.
Yeah, and this morning we were like, you know what? We were going to start with some other stuff, but we're like, hey, you know, let's get the manual swap out of the way while it's dry. We kind of weren't expecting it to rain again, but we figured we might as well do it. Anyways, what I was saying is we painted the engine bay. Oh, I don't know what that means. Painted the engine bay, painted the interior. It's got a little worn. He's been driving it a lot. It's pretty dirty, but it still looks really, really nice. It gets used. You drive it all over the fucking place. Yeah, this isn't the best way to mount them. We know this was just temporary. We'll be putting cages in these like really, really soon. So yeah, this is like a little quick peek at Monica. Sounds like we got it fixed. So it's fixed. Sweet.